First of all, I just curious to know why you called the Badger again?
I got the nickname about when I was about 15, sort of coming through and playing second team cricket. I think John Lewis, who was second team coach at the time, gave me it just because I was sort of full of energy, always sort of bombing around, pretty much like a badger, and a bit of a cricket badger as well, like know a lot of stats and stuff, and so I just got given the name and it stuck, and I think most people around county cricket know me as the Badger now. Yeah.
Your first claim to fame was when you got hit for five consecutive sixes in a Pro 40 game.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It wasn't great. James Foster, I think, needed about 35 to win. In the first 5 went for 6. And the last one, instead of going for 6-6, I just threw it down like side for 5 wides. No, I think it's sort of thing in cricket where you need to go through to improve, and felt like it's made me a better bowler. But yeah, it wasn't ideal watching because it was on TV as well. So, but now, I mean, I think everyone goes through it, sort of a bad game like that, and I think it's just how you come back from it. And hopefully, I felt like I have.
Who was your model spinner growing up?
I'd have to be Shane Warne. Obviously, probably the best ever leg spinner. Just watching him when I was growing up was a joy to watch. And I've been lucky enough to meet him a few times and did some work with him, which was fantastic. And he's a great man as well.
Speaking of Shane Warne, you played in Sydney in your first game for England in the Ashes. How was that feeling like?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I think obviously playing for your country in a test match, in an Ashes test was fantastic. So yeah, it was a great opportunity for me, and hopefully that comes around again. I'll be trying my best to keep knocking on that door and get back in the side.
Do you have any preference towards which form of cricket that you play?
I think Test cricket is the way you test. I mean, you've got to do your skills for longer. Obviously, it's a 5-day format, whereas 1 days and 2020s you don't have to do as well for long enough. So I think Test cricket is the one what tests you, same as 4-day cricket as well. I think that's when you do well in the longer format. That's when you really feel like you've done well.
You're a spinner, leg spinner at that. Is it particularly difficult or easy bowling with a battery of pace bowlers in conditions that don't always suit spin?
A bit of both, because there's obviously not a lot of pressure on you if you bowl on a pitch what's favouring the seam bowlers. But ideally I'd rather bowl on a pitch what's spinning, so I get more of a ball and more chance of getting wickets. But when I do get on pitches what's spin, I know it's my job to bowl and my job to get the wickets.
Speaking of pitches, what's your favourite ground that you've ever played on?
Sydney's an amazing ground, and obviously it's got a lot of history as well. I'll have to say Sydney or Lords, I think.
You're a leg spinner who can bat. Why do you think you haven't played for England as much as you should have?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think I'm only sort of 24, which is still young in terms of sort of leg spinner. So hopefully I can, like I say, keep putting performances in with bat and ball, and keep knocking on that door and get back in, hopefully.
You've previously said you're a bowler who can bat. Would you still stick with it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's more the fact that I want to be a bowler who can bat, and I know that it's probably going to be my leg spin what gets me back in the side, even though I've sort of done okay at number 3. And hopefully I want to keep scoring the runs and getting the wickets and do both.
Stephen Smith started out as a leg spinner who can slightly bat, and now he's probably Australia's best batsman at the moment, and he doesn't even bowl.
Yeah.
Do you see any parallels with him? Or?
I think he's a bit better batter than me. But no, I think I'm sure his leg spin is. I think he still bowls in nets and stuff, and I think one day he might get back to bowling a little bit. But the way he's batting at the moment, I don't think he needs to worry about. He's bowling, but
is that something you see yourself as doing, playing in the top order and also consistently?
Yeah. Obviously, I want to stay in the top. I mean, I feel like number 3 is mine now, and I want to stay there, no matter how many overs I bowl. But I also want to be the number 1 spinner. So that's definitely my aim.
As a bowler, I mean, expectations have changed with regards to batting. How important is it for a bowler to actually hold the bat and not just throw the wicket away?
Definitely, yeah. I think one-day cricket is everyone sort of bats and everyone bowls, or everyone bats and everyone fields. I think even you see number 11s come out now and getting sort of 20s and 30s, which is a massive help to the score. And it's not nice to the fielding side if your number 11 can come in and chip in with 20 or 30 runs. So I think that's the way the game's going. I think everyone, pretty much most cricketers now are athletes as well, so you can chuck themselves around the field and be fielders as well.
What are your personal goals for the upcoming season?
Be nice to get a lot more runs again and take some more wickets and hopefully win some silverware.
Especially as a spinner, leg spinner in T20, there have been quite a few leg spinners who have been successful.
Yeah.
They almost always go for runs.
Yeah.
How difficult is it for you to bowl in T20s?
Yeah, I look at it as a big challenge. I mean, if I can land my best leg spinner, what's going to spin, I've got a chance of getting wickets. I mean, obviously you might go for runs, but if you keep spinning it, you get a chance of getting wickets. I think leg spinners can be very key in 2020. I mean, especially if you can bowl a good googly as well and spin it both ways, and you've got half a chance. I say when people are coming at you, you've got half a chance if you can spin it. So I look at it as a massive challenge and a massive opportunity to get wickets.
So the winter is probably pretty hard, especially in the northeast, more so as a cricketer. What do you do during the winter?
Well, I had a bit of time off from sort of October to Christmas, which is my first sort of time off I've had for about 5 years, which was nice to chill off cricket and put my mind at rest. Because the last 5 years I've played sort of non-stop at all sort of different levels, from grade cricket in Australia to Test cricket. So it was nice to just chill out and have a bit of time off. And I've been to Sri Lanka, played a bit of first-class cricket over there from sort of January to March. So I've been 9 weeks over there, which was a fantastic opportunity for me and a great challenge, which I enjoyed. And then I've been to Dubai for pre-season with the lads. So it's been a nice winter, like chilled half and a busy half.
I know English cricketers haven't always gone to India, but you've played quite a lot around the world. Has there ever been a temptation for you to go and play in the IPL?
Oh, it'd be lovely if I could get an opportunity. That'd be nice. But no, I think IPL's a long way at the moment. It'd be nice to just concentrate in Durham and hopefully get some wickets and keep knocking that England door.
Do you speak to John Hastings about it?
About the IPL?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he had a great time there. Obviously, Colley's been there as well, and he speaks highly of it. So it's a fantastic tournament to be involved in. Hopefully one day.